Good afternoon and welcome to YouTube. We'll go around and introduce ourselves. So I'm Head of School, Jackie Scott, and we've got... What year are you in?
Year 8.
Year 8.
My name's Rich Cottell, I'm a musician.
And
I'm Leon, I'm in Year 7.
And we've got lots to talk about in terms of what's been going on here at Whirl over the last few months. Hot off the press, of course, is converting to an academy and joining a private primary learning trust. So it's really exciting to the thought of future collaborations between the two academies now. For the students, last week we did evening school and we saw over 60 students on Wednesday night and Thursday night come in and work with members of staff, English, Math and Science to look at revision for GCSEs. That's what's been going on here with the students. But we've had Ben in with us this morning. Rich in with us. So we've had Rich in with us this morning. Rich, what have you been doing with the students?
So my main job in schools, I'll travel around, I'll perform. I do multiple talks, so occasionally I've been doing a lot on discrimination, British values, but today I've been doing the internet, talking about the internet, talking about internet safety. Cyberbullying, my man, there we go, smashing it.
You found something out about cyberbullying?
It's like bullying like on the internet. Like the common apps you do it on is like Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or something.
Yeah, do you remember the biggest part at the minute? Top area, cyberbullying? Snapchat, picture sending at the minute. Ridiculous problem. But one thing I do always like to say is not the app itself, it's just the act of sending a picture. Anything can send a picture, so it's more the freedom, isn't it? Snapchat gives you like...
You can screenshot them.
Exactly. With Snapchat as well, one of the biggest things I've seen as I travel, obviously everyone's into streaks and stuff at the minute, but a lot of pictures sending, people send videos, and people can very easily save them. There's even apps. The thing that scares me about Snapchat, which I do want people to know about, is every picture that anyone's ever sent is stored in a database. It doesn't no longer exist or cease to exist when it's sent. So there have been apps that have been designed to hack Snapchat and pictures have leaked. So my main things, as definitely mentioned, smashed it by the way, remembering that. Snapchat, picture sending, 10 seconds, my biggest rule for posting, sending, snapping, anything, even posting a YouTube comment. Would you be comfortable if it was entirely public? If not, don't send it, don't snap it. Take that time, because headspace online, nobody thinks you've not got a connection.
Can see it. When it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly. You have to admit, if you go into a YouTube comment section, normally the top pinned comment is normally someone that's just not thought about anything, and it's pretty either abusive or kind of sly. And do you remember any of my other 3 main points? Does that have interest, maybe?
No.
So we had the Snapchat one, picture sending, take the 10 seconds. I would love it if you would remember the company I said about, and I'm going to give you a really easy way to remember it. He's got it, but Co-op. Do you remember the name? C-op, smashed it. I'm going to give you that. Right, so a really easy way of remembering stuff is brands. Brands, everyone remembers brands. It sticks in our head, we're British. Like living in England, brands stick in people's heads. So C-op means...
Co-op.
I love that. Co-op is a really easy way of remembering it. They're the internet division of the police. Exactly. So if you go through anything, the big thing I always say is record it. So time, dates, account, screenshot, any form of cyberbullying, DMs, things like that, or fake accounts, someone using different pictures, which I've experienced a lot over the past few years. Fake, yeah, they are the ones to use. Internet division of the police, specialists, all of the technology. And one of the top, do you remember the top area overlooked for cyberbullying? Oh, Megan, have it. I'm trying to get Gaming, YouTube. It's one thing I want people to understand is it's so overlooked with some generations. Like when you said earlier, you mentioned about you're not quite sure how to categorise what gaming is. It's where it gets very overlooked. YouTube is the biggest platform at the minute. Favourite YouTuber? Roadshaw Gamer, love it. Don't have a favourite YouTuber, no?
I don't watch anyone.
Watch anyone, so you're quite kind of across the board, yeah? That's interesting. My favourite at the minute is a guy called Grade A Under A. You ever watched him? It's one worth checking out. He's quite funny. But no, actually, I'm gonna say my favourite YouTuber just purely for hyperactivity, Jacksepticeye. You know Jack?
No.
And look what's you don't know Jacksepticeye? You know Jacksepticeye, top of the line, Irish guy. But in the middle, any idea about any of these people I've been talking about?
Yes,
Amazing.
I know exactly who you're referring to.
Cool, perfect.
Glad you raised awareness of these key figures in society, so thank you. And as you can see, we have been really keen to tackle bullying and perceptions of bullying and what bullying is. And as you know, here at Well, we've set up an anti-bullying triage to look at issues that arise from bullying and students being bullied. And certainly, joking aside, cyberbullying is a huge issue that is very, I think, fair to say, Rich, new, maybe 3 or 4 years old. So we're not, we welcome people like Rich coming in to upskill us on that, because we're absolutely committed to tackling bullying, whether it be verbal, physical or online.
Mm-hmm. Just one extra thing to add with both of you. Instagram,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram's the big one. All young people.
Our Instagram's
Perfect. So cool. With both of yours, just out of interest, and please be honest, is your account private?
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. Privacy settings, please be private. Both of these companies are open. I'm quite lucky I got to meet with representatives of these companies. They're very open with how bad it is if you're not private on their socials. It's very open. Your accounts can be accessed from anywhere around the planet, and that's quite terrifying. So privacy settings, I wouldn't even say, I'd say it's the least you should do with protecting yourself online, definitely the least you can do. So just wanted to add that in, the privacy, and clearly, amazing, nice one for being private, that you'd be surprised how many people go, nope, I like followers. So it's really important. So
I've learned something there, so thanks for that. So we will keep on with this theme, and we are really grateful to Rich for starting us on the journey to look at cyberbullying and how we tackle it, because obviously, like I said, it's a new one for us. So on that note, I think we've talked a lot today, so I think it's the time when we say goodbye to our followers in YouTube land with our customary thumbs up. So Rich, this is what we do.
Customary thumbs up. I like it. Thanks guys.